On my second day of Christmas, my daddy gave to me a belt on my ass. And it wasn't good. But again, I deserved it, so it didn't matter. Art Basel was phenomenal for me. Phenomenal. I did 4 different shows, celebrity host, had a blast. Ended up in the dressing rooms with all the models. They loved me, I loved them. They were great. I was great. Everybody was great. We had a great time. And, you know, just had a blast. Well, it was the last one, which was Sunday night. It was on top of the Astra. Had so much fun, and it was events by Gia, and she's great. She just puts on a show of shows. And I had Trevon, who put on the show of shows, and CM Club put on a show of shows. Anyway, it was so much fun. So afterwards, a friend of mine called, a couple friends said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm exhausted." I said, "This is the 4th show I've done." I said, I'm tired. So he said, "Listen, they got a big thing going on at the SLS right now, the Gatsby Awards." So he said, "You got to get there." I said, "Oh, well, listen, okay." So I drove the Porsche back from Wynwood, back to the marina, hopped on the Harley, because that way I can find parking. Get to this thing, there's like 30 people trying to get in at one entrance, 40 people trying to get another entrance. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not going to get into this place, this is ridiculous. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, this guy comes up to me and goes, "You're the guy on TV, oh my God, you're that guy on..." I said, "Yes, I am." "Oh my God, what are you doing out here?" I said, I've been here, but I don't think they're going to let me in." "Are you crazy? You're the biggest star here, come on." So I said, "Can you get me in?" He said, "Of course I'll get you in, no problem." So next you know, he walks me in, and they started taking pictures of me. It was crazy. It was like being on a red carpet. Had a blast with that. And then somebody asked me if I would promote their energy drink. Somebody else asked me to promote their coffee. And I was having a good time. I was having a blast here. But anyway, after about an hour, I was exhausted from all the hosting I did all week and parties. And the next thing you know, I said, I gotta go home. Hopped on the Harley, got to the marina where I live, go to reach for my phone. There's no phone. The phone fell out of my pocket. I'm like, "You gotta be kidding me." Well, the next thing you know, I go climb the gate. And, you know, that wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but I did. I climbed the gate without falling in the water. Next morning, or next afternoon after I wake up, which is I wake up at 11, 12 o'clock, I go to AT&T and tell them about my phone. He said, "Okay, well, you know, we'll do a loss thing on it, and you have insurance." So I said, "Okay, well, let me just get another phone on here." So I got the new i16 or whatever it is, and I'm all set with that. And the next thing you know, I put it in my pouch in my Harley, and I go looking for the old phone because I figured it may still be at SLS. I lost another phone. So I lost 2 phones in 20 hours. And even AT&T said this never happened. So I said, well, I love to be the first. So the next thing you know, is I'm sitting there, and in the middle of all that, I went to Apple, with my new phone that I only had for 2 hours. And I said, "How do I get on the cloud?" They said, "What's your password?" I said, "I don't know." They said, "What do you mean you don't know?" I said, "I don't have a clue what this password is." I said, "I haven't gone to this cloud in 20 years. I had the i1. I said, "I don't know what it was. It was 20 years ago." He goes, "Well, then you can't get in." So I said, "So I lose everything?" He goes, "Yup." I said, "Okay." So next thing you know, now I lose the other phone. Now I go to AT&T today to find out where my replacement phone is from the first one, and I find out that they got the wrong address. So they're mailing it to somewhere in Connecticut. I'm like, "Oh no, that was like 20 years ago." I'm like, "Ah!" So then they said, "Well, what's your address here?" And I told them at the marina. They said, "We can't deliver there." I said, "Okay." I said, "I have a post office box. It delivers in my post office box at the post office. We can't deliver there. I said, well, where can you deliver? To your house. I said, I don't have a house. I live on a yacht. So my new book is called, I forgot what it's called. Oh, More Roses, Less Drugs. Wait till you read this one. Wow. It's like twice the length of the other one that I did, the first one. And the last one, which is going to be my trilogy, is going to be called All Roses. And that's going to be even bigger than this one. This one's well over 200 pages. Wow. I really went crazy on this. But it is what it is. Okay, do we want part 3 of this story? Oh my God, every night was phenomenal. I'll tell you something. I got invited to so many parties, it was crazy. The Adam and Eve party was fun. I mean, I was just invited to one party after another. And I was the celebrity host at 4 different events. So if you look on my Instagram, you'll see hosting here by Rick Sykes, hosting there by Rick Sykes, hosting there by Rick Sykes. And, I mean, everyone's giving me food, drinks, mushrooms. Oh my God. I mean, people are just so nice. I love people. Oh, I tell you. Even today when I was exhausted after talking to these insurance people from my phone, I'm still laughing about it. And everybody, even there at AT&T said, they said, you have the worst luck in the world and you're still laughing. I said, I know. I said, go figure that one out. Okay, should we run these people over? Why not? They look like they need a Okay, Uber is here. Anybody need an Uber? Uber! Uber! I can take them.
I don't even know them. I think that one.
Let me
She's
see.
an Instagram
Let's see who
model,
she
I
is.
think.
So am I. I'm an Instagram model too.
But the other one don't take shots.
That one is PG because she can't get any no higher.
So you want to follow me because you're going to see 50 million people watch my TV show.
Mary Millie, Ricky Styles, Mary Millie.
New show. Do you guys live here?
I don't care about this.
No, don't you live here?
No, he's acting good. He's miles.
I don't care. I want his number.
Everybody knows. 203 710 4646.
I'm not trying to
Where are you from? Oh, I've heard that.
Have you?
Yeah, I've heard it. It's a little
I'm
town.
originally from Delaware. Yeah, I'm not making fun of that.
How are you? Oh, I'm great. So now listen.
What's your name? I'm gonna save your ass.
Rick Sykes, R-I-C-K. You never heard my name?
I'm gonna Google you in a second.
Honey, wait. Listen. So you guys don't do any modeling?
We do.
So you never heard celebrity host Rick Sykes for all the model
I've been
things?
to Wilhelmina. I've been to LA Models. No one wants to sign me.
I'll sign you.
Am I too fat?
I love it.
Sign me.
But you may be too old for my new show, though.
You don't know how old I am. I'm 23.
You just made it. You know what it is? When are you going 24?
I lied. I am 24.
That's my problem.
In the car. Why did you think that?
Because you look like 22.
No one thinks I'm 24.
I have to figure 22.
Exactly.
I see.
So
Will you listen
tell
to
the
me?
people I'm 22.
I
Tell
can't.
the
It's my show.
Tell him to tell the people I'm 22. Who you are.
Everybody knows me, except
I'm
you.
young.
I'm beautiful. You're well.
Let's have fun.
I can't. I have fun all the time. Everyone wants to marry me. My show's Marry
Oh, I didn't
Millions.
say I wanted to marry you.
No, I know. But I mean, everybody calls me up and says, come on, hang out with me. I said, I can't. So, you got me? Find me?
Yeah.
Get my
See me
Instagram.
again? Wait, 305?
No.
Ray, get on the handle board.
R-I-C-K-Y-K-E-S. Y-K-E-S.
Oh, I know who you
Of
are.
course you do. Everybody does. Thank you.
I spelled your name wrong.
Thank-
In my thing.
thank you.
No, this is not your real Instagram. What's your
Everybody
actual
knows me. Rick
Instagram?
Sykes 305. Everybody
No,
knows
Tell
me.
her to get on the
305.
handle board.
Everybody knows me.
No, I do know.
Of course you know me. Everybody knows me.
I can't sit on his handlebars.
Honey,
He
you
has
going?
No.
a speaker. You see you again?
Keep in touch.
You have an info
Give
back?
me the other side. Other side. What's your name?
Rain.
My
It's my real name.
my son's name is Scott.
You're lying. Never met anyone named
It's my
Sky.
son. Yeah, he's a big
How old
stoner.
is he?
Oh, hello. So beat me. You know, it's the first time I'm doing any exercise in months. I haven't had time. I'm going to the boat.
Oh,
Hello.
shit, we
What happened?
almost crashed.
That would have been fun. Can you imagine that on video? I've got a gig December 30th, I think it is, with Khalila Ali, Muhammad Ali's wife. She and I are hosting a big bash in Fort Lauderdale. They're expecting 500 to 700 people in that. And along with Damon Feldman, who is the president and owner of Celebrity Boxing. So we're gonna have a great party for that. And then New Year's, I'm waiting to see if someone's gonna have me host. Hopefully no, because I would rather be out there partying my little ass off than hosting, just for New Year's. But I love hosting. You know why I love hosting? I sit there with a microphone and I just rattle things off. And I freak people out all the time, constantly. They just don't know what to say because I say things that nobody else would say. You know, I mean, I'm not shy. I think you guys all know that by now. Anybody who says anything about Rick Sykes, they'll say, he ain't shy. You know, especially if you read my book, the first book, Drugs and Roses. That one, the very first chapter, is when I was 13 years old, and the name of that chapter is The Vanishing Condom. And that'll give you an idea of where that book is going. And when you see my new book, the one I just finished, wow, this one is outrageous. I'll probably get sued. I'm sure I'll get sued on this one. But you know what? At this point in my life, I don't give a fuck. So we'll end this with that. It's a pleasure being with you all. I hope you have a great time. I can't wait to see you again. You know, I'll tell you, I just did a video with a young lady. She happened to spend Thanksgiving with me on my boat. And while we're having dinner, nice big dinner, I said to her, let's do a video. She goes, okay. She goes, where? Right here in the living room? I said, no, we're gonna do it on my Harley. And she started laughing. She goes, really? I said, yeah, come on, let's go outside. So she's in a bikini, a very tiny bikini. And I said, here, just look at the Harley, pretend that you don't know whose it is, and you're gonna just get on it. She started laughing, so I'm videotaping her, and it just was perfect. She's looking at the Harley, and finally she puts her legs on the seat and gets on there, and then I put the video on a stand, and I get there, and I put the video on me, and then she's kissing my neck, and we take off in the sunset. Now, here's the deal. I'm waiting for her to come back from Colorado now, because the second part of that show or that video is going to be this. It's going to say 20 minutes later, and then we're going to be pulling up on the Harley, and she's going to be naked. And I'm just going to look straight. I'm not even looking at the camera. And then all of a sudden, she looks at the camera and she goes like this. She goes like that. And that's the end of that video. What do you guys think of that one? Yes, it's a work of art. Now I'm saying goodnight, everybody. Good night, everybody. Ciao. It's been a pleasure. Woo!